What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius back at it again with some Fire Force. Today we're doing Season 1, Episodes 11 and 12. Remember, if you guys want early access or uncut versions of this, as well as we got Bleach, One Piece, the other shows, check out the Patreon. Links are down below like always. If you guys, as you guys can see, I was about to say, if you guys want to watch this live with us on Twitch, as you guys can see some stuff's going on, come on over to the Twitch, twitch.tv/DapperDarius. I'm not going to waste any more time. Fire Force episodes 11 and 12. Let's do it. All right, here we go. This should be episode 11. $195. I need to get like our current year down. This is 195. Do you guys know our current year? Is this like 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Is that Inawa? Yep, that most certainly is, with his very direct stare like that. We're about to get a flashback of Obi and Hinawa, maybe? Let us say that's not Obi. Is that a young Maki? General Oze's daughter. I didn't know Maki was the daughter of a general. Interesting. That is very harsh, but in a line like this, being kind isn't normally one's forte, you know? Wow. Baptizing gun is an interesting concept, but especially with fighting religious infernals, you know what I'm saying? Very interesting. That's very true. There you go. Evidence right there. Naturally do kind things, even though you are very blunt. Did Tojo turn into an infernal? The immediate hesitancy. And now he didn't get to die the way he wanted to. That is rough. I could see how that can haunt Hinawa for a little bit, you know? So he carries a piece of Tojo with him. I was wondering why I didn't recognize Tojo from the flashback, and I was not expecting him to die, but I wonder if Tojo is the reason we got inspired to join the Special Fire Force. This is also before he was a blue strip. This is station 3 too. What points are we looking like? We're not in a fucking sports game. What kind of points are we talking about? Yeah, that's someone's husband, father, loved one. I'm trying to put myself in the perspective of someone like this. Like, imagine it was my dad or my mom or my sister or someone that was on fire in there, you know? Like, I really do respect Obi and Hinawa. He went in there, stole one of their axes. Makes much more sense. An army or a militant person like Hinawa, and then a normal firefighter coming together, both from different walks of life. You know, it's very interesting. No hesitation either. He thinks of Tojo. I'm really enjoying this flashback so far. Let me make amends. Let me atone for my hesitancy earlier. Latom. You're not the cold fish you think you are. Aww. First bit of emotion we've ever seen him let out. Shout out Hinao, man. And you know they were most certainly punished for that. So that's why we've heard Hinawa in earlier episodes say, I'm not following this for Soul, Amaterasu, or the Fire Force Company. I'm literally following Obi. Ooh, while the world burns down and crumbles around me. I love that visualization. This was the start of Special Fire Force Company 8. 2 years later. Here we go. He's like... Yep. The dwellings of a bunch of outcasts. Maki. That's how he got Maki in. It's making much more sense. And that's the perfect kind of person we need. Exactly. Shout out. And I like how OG she is too. Aww. Aww. That was a great flashback as for the purpose of this company. Cherishing human lives. Perfect for Maki, Shinra, a lot of the characters we see in front of us. Asakusa. As speak of the devil, Benny-chan. Daifuku. Don't just call her an old biddy. I like his eyes design though. I like Hibana has the hearts in hers. Looks like he's carrying a big devil fruit. Even though he seems very ill-mannered and very rude, the entire local community love him. See? Literally, he's like, fuck off. I'm like, yeah, all right, maybe next time, bud. Love you. We got some weird-looking twins. Very different personalities. Lieutenant. He's a 3rd gen. Conroe. I want to see him fight. A die-hard old biddy. The pacing of this show is crazy. We're already here. Fair. He's looking out for you, you know? Save us some time. Now that's the one thing you do care about. Nope. That's... We have. Shinra has seen it. Okay. From a credulous pup. Interesting. Don't call us credulous. Oh, he's nervous. You gotta have bravery to call out the captain, the world's strongest fire soldier, but... Oh, okay. We get interrupted. We get to see him in action, maybe? He turned? Oh, that guy was so nice. What is going on? Is this like a religious thing? This guy Meliodas? Is this not our city we live in? That's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm questioning the same thing. We just give him unlimited mobs to replenish him? What are these? Buddy's just got missiles we can throw. Okay. I guess in that perspective, I understand that. There's no finalization in these homes or this land. So we need to take priority in putting him to rest, you know? You can create and manipulate it. Okay. That. Wait, I don't want to pause it because maybe I've been ignorant of the generational abilities. I always assumed third gens could manipulate it as well. But it makes much more sense that they can't. I just assumed. So third gen's all about creating it, where second gen manipulates already created fire. Always so ostentatious, aren't you? I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I respect it. What the oh. A little bit. Fair enough. The demolishing king of Asakusa. The Daifuku's still here. Looks like Mochi. That was the end of the episode? Oh, damn. All right, here we go. Final episode of the session, episode 12. I've always said that, and there's like, I've had this discussion because I've watched Vikings recently with some friends IRL, but I've always had this very nuanced thought process about the morbidness of death. And this, I don't want to pause it just because I have this thought in my mind where it's like, I think in a certain aspect, it's really good that they don't fear death in a certain way. They know it's coming. They somewhat embrace it as like a festivity, as instead of being sad that we've died, let's honor the life he's had. I kind of want the same for me. I want my funeral to be a party, not really like a more of a sad event. But you know, to a certain, I say Vikings because they think the same thing. You want to die in battle. You want to go to Valhalla to live this endless life with the gods and stuff like that. But it also, I don't know, it adds this level of non-fear in death, which I think is good, but also is bad. And I don't know how to feel about that because they really do seem to celebrate death like that, you know? It's crazy. Shout out. Very much like Naruto, they can repair houses endlessly, you know? I wonder, are we gonna stay here until it's fixed up, or? Obi might not have any abilities, but that boy's brawlic, so he's definitely helpful when it comes to this blue collar work, you know? He can do some very precise welding. Shout out his mini Excalibur. It's too heavy for you, it's not too heavy for Miss Maki-san. Shout out our girl. Oh, no, you're not supposed to put it down. You're supposed to... Like, how? Like Tamaki, how? Get the bugs and traps ready. Uh-oh. Oh my, how many bugs do they have? Oh my lord. All right, today's work is done. I wonder about how long it would take them to build like a row of houses like they just did, you know? What was this guy's name? Conroe? What's going on with him? What's going on with Conroe? He literally looks like a great fighter. He can't fight? I'm wondering why as well. I'm curious to know a lot more about him, you know? Seems like a very deep character. I think we want him over with helping out with the peoples, you know? He seems to not like a lot of things, but the one thing he cares about is his local community. What? That's from overusing of your fire abilities? Tephrosis? That's insane. Tephrosis. What made him, yeah, what situation forced him to overuse his abilities? That's why Iris is not here. I wonder if the proto-nationalists are just anti-soul, you know, the local religion. That would make sense. Oh, this is the bug. This is the traps. No. This is obviously not Obi and... This is obviously not Obi and Hinawa. Or is it them and something else happened? Okay, so something just happens. Can someone manipulate how sound is heard? How is this going to be resolved? Because this is a truly bad misunderstanding. Might makes right. If you don't want to fight me, prove it by fighting me. I like the logic. What sort of shape-shifting motherfuckers? The level of precision and control from Benimaru is quite insane. What did he just do? Okay. Yeah, he's not even a second gen. Any powers. He's just the brawlic unit that is Obi. What are those? I was about to say water grenades, extinguisher grenades. That's cool. Nice. We're gonna leave ourselves one opening, take advantage of it. Damn, Tanjiro headbutt. Conroe is stopping him, even at the cost of his own pain. Overusing it's only going to make his body burn from the inside out. Shout out Conroe, giving us the definition of the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to blame Benimaru. He literally heard us say that we're turning people into infernals. Obviously, it was a misunderstanding, but... Shout out Conroe, absolutely saving the day. Shinra's genuinely concerned and worried, curious. So about 2 years ago. Yeah, if he's at his limit, you gotta be at your limit too, my man. Was that a fresh new infernal? About to say, it doesn't look like a normal infernal. I love this POV shot from inside of its eyes. What the hell? I'm so curious because we saw something horned when it comes to Shinra's fire as well. Shout out Conroe. Double, triple shout out Conroe. That was the episode? Holy smokes. Middle of a flashback? Well, again, another 2-episode bunch of Fire Force. Another great bunch of episodes. Between dealing with Rekka and the Evangelist, now they're making their move, knowing that we're investigating and getting a little deeper. See, I'm curious, just because we've shown them not really together but more separate, and the way Joker's giving us info that doesn't necessarily benefit them. I know a lot of villains will do that, but makes me think that the Joker and the guy that he was with in the first couple episodes aren't necessarily tied to the Evangelist or the however you say it. Only reason I say that is because they're not clad in white. They don't seem to have some sort of, the soul. They don't seem to want to turn the earth into a sun. I'm curious if they're a third party, where this is going to turn into. Shit's hitting the fan. I really enjoy Benimaru. I really enjoy Conroe. Very curious where this is going to go. So far, when it comes to like Kareem, Hibana, we've won them over, even though they've been beefing with us off rip. So I'm hoping the same will go down with Benimaru. I would love to have him be at least a adjacent ally to us in this fight against the Evangelist. But great episodes, great moments. We got a teaser of his little circle thing, EI/Form 7. Shit looks insane. I'm excited as hell. There's really not. I would say it's not. I'm beating a dead horse. I would say the only aspect that I actively am okay with not being there is the OD fan service. And I know everyone says that. So I know, like I said, I'm preaching to the choir, but I really enjoy almost every aspect of this show. It's a banger. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. If you are, please leave a like on this video. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section. Check out the Patreon, early access, full length, all that jazz. Check out the Twitch. Watch this live with us. Don't forget to drink some water. Tell someone you love them. Have a great day, Dapper Squad. Peace out.